I feel like this has found you at this time because you are in an era of reclaiming your divine inheritance. And this goes deep into, I want to say, your ancestral lineage. I feel like you're returning back to your roots as a shamanic warrior spirit, and you're feeling amplified and ignited at this time. I feel like eclipse season is truly setting you up to feel like you're ready. Like you're being nudged by spirit right now to either speak more, to convey your truth, to live authentically to yourself. And I'm feeling like you're here for the challenge because your mission here isn't to sleep on yourself. And I feel like you're receiving visions and you're in tune right now on such a deeper level than you may have had access to in the past, because I feel like you've been affirming and conveying what you deserve out of life. And I'm really seeing you in this state of eternal connection right now, like living your life through the lens of love, like a moving prayer, like you're being led on a path where you're gonna feel very, very alive, very vital in energy. And this may be unknown territory for you. I feel like you're in a place where you're ready to just be taken on the path of least resistance. But of course, there's this journey of surrender that your soul is inevitably led on. But there's also this element of having a knowing, just a strong knowing of what brings you fulfillment and how you're meant to live your life day to day. And I'm just getting something about rooting yourself in the now is something so important to you. Like just simply catering to your root, the roots of what you acquire in this life, what you need. Rest is something significant for you right now. I'm getting sacred rest. And you may be put into a position where you're given the opportunity to really slow down, really ground yourself, really connect back to your inner child, really heal some shadow aspects of you. I'm getting an abandonment energy that you've been really, really working through. Like it just feels like you're affirming. Throat chakra is being activated. You're affirming. You are taking up more space. And I feel like you're also open in the third eye. Like you're being reminded on a day-to-day basis of just how seen you are by the divine, how supported you are. And I feel like you may be even noticing, like when you have moments of doubt and insecurity within yourself, you're starting to bounce back really quickly. Like you're able to almost detach from your thoughts. And I don't want to say like this is you being disconnected from your emotions. If anything, you're being cracked open right now, especially because it's eclipse season. You're being cracked down just to rise into your power again. I feel like you're meant to burn it all to the ground so you can ascend again. Hold on, I'm gonna pause the reading really quick. So I actually paused it exactly at 4:44 on the timer. That was really crazy confirmation. So you're really being directed by spirit, by your higher self. And I feel like this overwhelming sense of joy you're about to be experiencing. I feel like if you've been feeling like things are dull in your life, like you're not experiencing enough pleasure in your life, enough joy and spontaneity, I feel like you needed a specific time in your life as of recently to really integrate your shadow. Like, I'm really feeling like you are always at the right place at the right time. And I'm feeling like you've been working through heavy resistance to actually letting go of control surrounding whatever situation is in your life that you may be feeling is affecting your emotions. I feel like your journey is about really letting yourself not conform and identify with your problems or, you know, your ego belief systems that make you feel like you're in lack of something. I really truly believe that everything that's happened in your life was pre-orchestrated. Not to say everything that you've been through was because you deserved it, but I feel like you are reminded of your humility every day and your strength and resilience to overcome whatever things are happening and experiences that require you to recognize that it's only meant to help you. And I always say, like, it's not happening to you. It really is happening for you. And I feel like the light is coming to reclaim everything the darkness stole in your life. And I feel like you're making the space in your heart. I'm really feeling like you're having this recalibration of energies. Like, things are being almost dismantled, certain ideas, certain paradigms. Like, I'm really feeling like you're quantum healing. You know, even if you're not fully conscious and aware of it, it's almost like your soul has a way of truly healing itself through even like sleeping and returning to the nurture, the mother energy within you, the maternal energy. Like, when you live in harmony with your womb and you hold that sacred space for you to listen in and heal yourself, it does transform your life. And I'm getting this energy of you, you know, really transmuting a lot of anxiety at this time. Like, you're really, really good at just coming home to the sacred, divine energy that you are. And I'm seeing that you're not putting yourself in a position to feel like you're deceiving yourself in any way. I feel like the mask is coming off, like the social masks, the societal expectations. Like, you understand that the core essence of you is important to honor. I feel like you're creating this very, very fruitful life through your integrity, through your devotion to yourself. And I feel like there's just time is of the essence in your life right now. And I feel like you may have been really pulling away your energy from certain people, certain things. You don't have the energy for certain things anymore. You're very selective with your energy now. And I'm getting this feeling like you're just really trying to protect what you're cultivating within yourself. And I feel like at times you may feel like you're pulled by your circumstances. You feel like you're being put into positions where you need to really use your discernment, you know? Like there's this energy of you really cultivating a level of balance, like what truly is aligned for you and this version of you, and how this spirit really does test you in terms of how much you're going to honor what your feelings are and what you really want and who you truly are and what you stand for. So I feel like there's that activation of you expressing clearly, not to a point where you're put into a position of needing to over explain yourself, because I feel like you simply just conveying what you feel and letting that be what it is, it speaks volumes for itself. But you know, whatever you're endeavoring in life, as long as you're following your heart, I feel like you understand that your mission here is to just simply feel guided, feel led, and supported, and uplifted. Because I feel like you may have been in environments before where it was very chaotic and very tumultuous for you to be in peace, to be in harmony, and in connection with self, that it's almost like you may feel bored at times, is what I'm getting. Or you may mistake your boredom as really feeling depressed. And again, like that's where I'm getting that energy of like stillness is something that you acquire in life as well. Stillness and meditation is so important to you, or it will be a part of your ritual every day, because I feel like you're very spirit led now, and your values are changing, and you're just deepening into your heart and uncovering the real you, not what society says, but what you are. It's like I'm just seeing layers and layers of ego being peeled back, and it's just you. It's just like a light body, and it's just like you're at home with yourself. You're in connection with the divine. You are you're back to the wild, untamed essence of you. And I feel like that's where you find like all these cosmic insights. That's where you find it to be revealed to you what you're seeking, like what you desire, what you are. It's just revealed to you through you listening in on yourself. And I feel like you're remembering that this is the whole point, is peace. And anything that disturbs you of that and tries to rob you of that, you're learning to not associate with that energy. You're learning that it's your peace is your priority, your mission, your values in life are becoming stronger. And again, with that rooted energy I was tapping into, you're so serious about you. You're untouchable. You're inaccessible to a lot of things. A lot of people can't come with you where you're going. You're too wise enough to know the difference between comfortability and expansion and growth, and things that you truly see yourself doing is what you're being led exactly towards in this rooted version of yourself. I feel like you're continuously moving through resistance in your heart to just believing in this restoration period, believing that things are happening for your highest good, rather than you feeling like you're not being heard or you're not being seen. Because I feel like at times you feel like you're alone in this. You feel like your faith may feel tested at times, where you're just in that ebb and flow, in that between energy within yourself. You may be feeling really guided to just create a stable way of living your life, like building some sort of routine in your life, cultivating a life of ease, a life of play and serendipitous energy. And it's because your soul knows that, like, you can't go back. Once you're aware, once you're at that point of awareness, you can't just simply see the visions and not act on them. Because you're too rooted in yourself enough now. You're too aware of the path forward. And you're very self-aware enough to know, like, you don't want to repeat past cycles and patterns that keep you hindered and stuck in a lower frequency. And I'm not saying it's inevitably good or bad. It's just like what you genuinely are at your core is what you feel most fulfilled doing or being. I feel like this message is just a reminder for you to surrender to the era of being, of becoming, because that's the foundation. Focus on how you're feeling, continue the path of least resistance, and follow that joy, follow that love, because your soul mission is to just simply be. I'm going to leave the message off there. If you've made it this far, please let me know how this resonated for you, and I will see you guys in the next reading. Bye, guys.